and gents. How we doing?
Awesome.
Great.
So, I know everyone's doing great things. Steve, I see you still. You got all this stuff going. Oh man, how are those things? How's things moving?
They're moving. I thank the Lord for the blessings.
Absolutely. We have to take the opportunity to first feel that abundance and speak about that abundance. And lost computer.
The abundance. That's the abundance. You see it just jumped out.
The abundance of the computer was like, hold on now. What you doing?
He says jumping out.
Hey, this is my third show of the day. I had 3 shows and 3 one-on-ones. For somebody who's been sick, but hey, you can never be ill on progress. You got to start moving.
Amen.
Absolutely.
So talk to us about this technology and all this happening, social media especially, because I don't see the conversation with social media decreasing. Like ever since it came out, there was negative conversations about it, and I don't see it decreasing. So what's your thoughts about all of this?
You know what my biggest thing is, Gina? I think that we have forgotten the art of people, the art of getting to know people, the art of actually talking to people, and the art of utilizing social media to be social. And I think that what we've done is that now we've opened up the world with social media, and instead of us using our good judgment, we'll say it that way,
right?
We're doing all of our bad habits are now being shown to the world. As opposed to us locking into the goodness in us and spreading love across love and peace across the world. So, what were you about to say, Mo?
No, I agree with you 110%. I mean, it's called social media, and the influences run deep. And like we were just talking about, what makes social media bad is bad actors. There's always some people out there that want to take it way over the edge, and you got folks committing suicide over this stuff. So I mean, that's how much influence that social media has on not just the youth, but even grown folk. Yep. I mean, you got people getting stolen away from and all that stuff, getting money stolen away from them, using social media. But for the most part, for probably about 60%, social media is a good thing because it does have that element that Rachel was talking about, the coach was talking about. It does have that element for us to get together. The thing pulling families together. They ain't seen or heard from each other in forever. It has that element to pull us together, to get family reunions together. To get folks. It does have that element. That's the good part about it. The bad part is eyeball to eyeball, hand in hand don't happen. That touch is not there. But if we use it to bring the touch on, I think that's a good thing with social media.
You know what, Mo? I totally agree with that. It's just, I'll use myself. When I first thought about social media, I thought about my cousins that don't live here. I have cousins that live in Saudi Arabia. I want to say I'm thankful that my cousin, he actually made it out of harm's way. He's been giving updates to all while the bombing has been going on because he was in close to Iraq. So he has now made it to Ethiopia. I am so glad to hear that. I have friends that are in Dubai who live in Dubai, and they're reporting safe. So it's just those things are why I was so happy about social media when it first came out. My cousin, he's been living abroad since I've been married 14 years, so he's been living abroad for 16 years. Wow. So he only comes here once or maybe twice a year. So when he's usually here, he's here because his wife is a citizen, a dual citizen, and you must come to the United States for a period of time. So that's the only time that he's really here. So to see him and be able to contact him and ask his advice, and we get on a chat because back in the day it was Skype. That's how we used to chat. Skype was the way we used to chat. So when social media came up, it was like great. MySpace was one of the first platforms I ever was on, and that's because people do not know I am a musician. So I do play the guitar, and I used to play in a guitar band. I used to play lead guitar in a band eons ago. So it's so long ago.
Watch it now. Watch
I
it.
don't even remember how to play as well as I used to.
Mm.
So, but have y'all ever seen Hayes? Let me show y'all Hayes though.
Uh-oh. He going to get
the
Hayes.
guitar, Hayes, the guitar. Okay. No, I never saw Hayes.
That's Hayes.
Hey,
We need to put her in the music
Tobacco
hall of
sunburst?
fame.
Is that a tobacco?
can I say something real quick, Coach?
Yes, sir.
So, like y'all had said on social media, I feel like, we all were made to be social,
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
but everyone was not made for media.
That's a
I
good
like
way to
that,
put it.
Steve. I like that.
And that is where it hurts, because with the internet today, everybody wants to do it.
But you know what? Some people wouldn't have any voice if there wasn't, whether good or bad, if there wasn't social media. They could hide behind their computer and say things that they wouldn't ordinarily say, or do things that they wouldn't ordinarily do. And I think those are the bad actors.
They would still have a voice. They just scared to use it. They're scared to say how they feel. They use the shield, the media, to do it.
Right.
That's what it is. They use the media to bring their evil intentions of their evil social intentions through media.
I agree with you, because we got a true master of it in the office right now.
Number one.
Uno one. He knows how to play that because he is a circus master. So that's what he does best. So,
but go ahead, Mo. I'm sorry.
It makes so much sense about what we're talking about here as far as social media is concerned, and the bad part about it. The bad part about it is that influence is I mean, it's a life threatening thing, and Mr. I don't even want to say his name.
Yeah, I like what YouTube Police 29 said. Respectfully, I think they are emboldened to say whatever they like, and that's what
very true.
Has done.
Very true. Yeah,
it has emboldened people. But do you really, Rachel? Do you think that we would be as far as we are if we had never had social media?
I think yes. And I have to be very transparent here. We have to really think about that. There was technology out there that wasn't made privy to everyone knowing everyone's business. Like we were just talking about Skype. I was able to contact people overseas with Skype. I think that we would have still found a way to globally connect. I think that by social media, how do I say this? And I'm not for policing or stopping people's rights to be free. I'm a sure proponent of freedom. It's what my new book is. Freedom has you.
It stings,
but
it impact.
We need to have conversations about what we're intaking and how we're allowing it to hinder or live within our lives. Like I'll use, for instance, myself, and I only remember, guys, I only can speak for myself. I have not seen one post on Donald Trump. Now I want y'all to. I'm being very.
Keep going. I know where you're going.
I am very transparent. I have not seen one post, not on any of my social media feed, from Donald Trump. Now let me tell you why. The first video they put on my post, I didn't watch. When Jasmine Crockett, when she has something to say, I don't watch it. Now let me tell you why. And I think Jasmine Crockett has a great point. I watch C-SPAN and watch her points on the floor. Now, I want you to hear what I just said. I stopped my algorithm from sending that stuff my way.
Exactly.
Donald Trump has been a president for over a year. I have not seen one thing, even when he was president before Biden. How about this? I haven't seen anything since Obama. Let's be honest. Because on my social media feed, I don't watch it. We have a choice every day. Everyone always says, it comes up. Don't watch it.
Yeah, that's the simple. Algorithms that push whatever it is that you're watching, or
whatever
things
you're watching
similar to what you're watching. So
exactly. So listen to this. The funny videos, guys, I'm gonna say once again, I don't see any of those funny videos. Not one. Y'all haven't saw me share any because I haven't seen any. Because when I first set up my Facebook, the first thing they ask you is, what are your interests?
Skip over it.
I skipped all of that stuff. Now, because let me explain, CEOs out there, intentions. Are you intentional about what you intake into your life? If you're not, life is going to continue to send things your way. I put it's in the song that's the feature song of the soundtrack for my book. You set the destination. You do. Not the government. Not the things that go on. I also don't know about certain things that happen in the world. If my cousin had not have been in the bombing, now I want to be honest, I didn't even know they were bombing. Now hey, that's just me. But my cousin, he called me to tell me he was safe, which is what made me start looking for what was happening.
I need to know what's going on. See, I have children all over the U.S. my son is in Virginia.
None of my kids live. It's only one of my kids live here. None of my kids live here.
And I have veteran. My child is a veteran, so I have to find out. You know, when he was on his deployment, that's what made. I never had any intentions of setting up a Facebook page. I set my Facebook page up because my son left here. He joined the Navy at the age of 17. On his 18th birthday, he was gone. And I needed to know what was happening with my child. And so I set up the only way he could communicate. They didn't let them take their phones. When he went on his first tour, he couldn't take his phone. And so the only way I could communicate with him was through Facebook. So I set up me a Facebook page so that I could keep in contact with him. But and he told me, because it was a lot going on even when he was, when he had enlisted, they were out there. He was out in Bahrain, and they were bombing at his Navy ship. And I'm seeing it on the news and I'm panicking. He was like, "Ma, don't watch the news." He said, "They bombs can't even reach halfway across the water. Don't even watch the news."
It's so funny.
But you just made a very, very, very good point on, opening that Facebook page, and that's the only one that the government would allow. Who's controlling that is the question. If they let who's controlling that? Say, who's controlling that? They ain't gonna let you carry no phone. You know why? Because they can pinpoint that ESN number right down to the square inch. That's the reason why you can't carry your phone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because
they can track that.
I have three cousins right now who are part of the National Guard. So when the deployments were happening in our area, even though they could not say where they were happening, we were aware of where they were going. And because we knew that they were the National Guard, I was aware of a lot of the National Guard movement because I knew where he was. So, but it goes into these things. I am not going to live in fear. And because media is about fear right now. Media is about sensationalism. They're going to sensationalize why do we see the bombings? Why did you see the bombings the way you saw them on TV? Because they wanted you afraid.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? You know what though? You have to understand and know that a lot of this stuff is to create certain feelings, to create certain thoughts, to make you feel a certain way. To, infect fear. And so I go in and I see these things. Half the majority of this stuff I just push to the side. And there's a lot of like Threads. I don't believe nothing that come on Threads at all.
I don't even look at Threads.
I don't even know what Threads is.
I don't, because I don't see a lot of it to me is not real. It's fake news. People just putting stuff up there that their beliefs. I'm not one to anything that has somebody's opinion.
Yes, sir.
I don't read that. That's your opinion. Yeah. It's not mine.
That's
and
right.
So I don't read things like that.
But as I said, this is why I brought up about media, because what we're doing is that we intake a lot of this stuff. When we're taking all of that media, we're taking the feelings that go along with it. It goes. So I'm going to give y'all guys a quick story. Is orange juice good for you?
No.
Of course.
No. It has too much citric in it.
Is bananas good for you?
No.
If you grow them,
Is cornflakes good for you?
is
Don't
what?
put sugar on them.
Okay.
Is what good for you?
She
Cornflakes.
said for you, not good to you.
Yeah, I said good for you. There you go. Thank you, Steve. So
Listen, boy,
explain
listen, pay
let
attention.
me explain why I talked about those three things. Orange juice is bad for you. Everything in orange juice is bad. Orange juice did not come out till 1944. Now, let me give you the why. Orange juice came out. They paid doctors. They paid scientists to say orange juice, you need the vitamin C in orange juice. You need the vitamin C in oranges, not orange juice.
Mm.
So bananas do not have potassium in them that helps you. The bananas grown by you or anyone else are not good for our bodies.
Nope.
The way our bodies break down the bananas, it makes us sick and ill. That's why a lot of babies spit up bananas when they're babies. They're not spitting it up because they don't want to eat it. They're spitting it up because it does not sit well within their system. Cornflakes. All of these were made in the 1920s when they were trying to find ways.
Fill people up.
Exactly. They paid for those things to come out there. The reason why I'm speaking about this is because media was used to get our brains used to what was going to be the new norm. The food pyramid is a lie. Everything they put on that food pyramid, most of the food in there we're not supposed to consume in our bodies. Nope. Meat is not should not be part of our diet. I eat meat. I'm not here talking bad about meat. I'm not talking bad about any of these things. What I'm speaking about is about meat.
Hold up, Rachel. Hold up. The views expressed on this Dope Living TV are not necessarily those of Dope Living TV or if you don't like
that's a whole nother segment. That's a whole nother segment because
it sure is. But
I have studied foods for a very long time, which is why I cut out a lot of my diet. I cut out coffee, I cut out dairy, I cut out pork and beef.
Coffee?
Yes. I cut out sugar. I don't eat processed foods. I don't eat lunch meat, deli meat. I don't buy frozen stuff, and I go to the farmers market. If I could grow my stuff, I would, but I'm just, and I go to the Amish farm. Y'all know I go to the Amish farm.
I remember being in Indiana. I remember when we went back to Indiana.
That's my spot.
When I got transferred from Texas back to Indianapolis, and it got a place called O'Malley's. You probably know it, Steve. O'Malley's. O'Malley's. That's all. O'Malley's.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's all they have is that's all the kind of food they have is Amish food. Yeah, good food.
But you know what? I mean, they know that the food that they're putting out here for us is not good for us. They know that the red dye that they put in there. They know that all the sodium they put in the foods. You guys, every time if I go to first of all, I don't buy anything out of a can. I don't buy anything out of a can. I'm not eating nothing out of a can. I'm not drinking anything out of a can.
No Kool-Aid.
No Kool-Aid. Why would you drink Kool-Aid?
Kool-Aid don't come in no can.
But
no, Kool-Aid has red dye in it, which
has red food dye in it. So
you got to put all that sugar in there for it to even taste good.
So I say this: this is not about a scare tactic, but it's just to talk about what media does for us and how media shapes what we think and how we move. So
I understand that because back in the day,
let's see what we do. Go ahead, Steve.
Back in the day with media, I looked at it like this. Remember how Cosby Show used to come on?
Mm-hmm.
I knew kids, and then Different World came on. I knew kids that thought it was a Hillman College until they senior year of high school when they was putting applications in. The media convinced them that this is the college for black people to go to, and it didn't even exist. I mean, it pushed.
People believe a lot of that stuff, you know.
People believed it was a Hillman.
But you think about this for a minute. As technology moves forward, I mean, think about the way things got spread back in the day. A tin can and some ropes, hollering down the street, and it went from that. I mean, I'm serious. Word of mouth was where you got information. Then it went from that to telephones, the internet, and on and on and on. Technology changes the way we receive stuff. So, I mean, what we have to do is just like we did with those other technologies, we got to learn how to weed it out. Gotta
from
learn how to
running
weed it out.
numbers to Powerball.
Hey.
I mean, because running numbers policy was created by a Black woman, and because of the fact of that, the government wanted to harness that money. They made it legal for lottery. Same thing with liquor. Same thing with marijuana. Remember, people were in jail for bootlegging. They were in jail for prohibition. Now, when they figured out a way for the government to make money, then it was okay. Now it's all right to get drunk. It's okay you get liver poison. It's okay. Cigarette companies, what they have to do to have cigarettes is they must do an anti-cigarette campaign. Okay, you do 200 anti-cigarette campaigns. I want you to hear me good, people. If the campaign says cigarettes, what are you telling people? There are cigarettes to smoke.
That's right.
Now, I want to tell you this.
You get what you're saying? You get what you're saying? You see what you're saying?
Cigarettes.
Exactly.
That is what they're talking about. So our brains do not compute the no. We just heard the cigarette.
And if you're trying to quit, Lord, have mercy.
Right.
And they running that commercial.
You're on your way to the corner
Bitcoin.
store.
They just trying to find a way to
I gotta go get that pack of cools. I'll be right back.
they trying to find a way to
The Marlboro
maximize
Man.
on the Bitcoin.
The Marlboro Man was the coolest guy ever. It was the coolest commercial ever.
Mhm.
I'm a commercial fan, guys. Back in the day. Now I don't watch TV anymore. There it is. Come on now. That's the promoter of the year. If y'all don't know, that's Cherie Sloan. She is from Highly Productive Chicago. She is a member of CEO Season 3, and she also is the official promoter of Freedom Has GPS. Promote, young lady.
Right, Therese. All right now, right?
All right.
She's gonna be promoting everywhere.
You know,
we believe it.
We can talk about this all night. That's why I said
Yes,
that's a
sir.
whole
Yes,
hour segment. We need to talk about this nutrition thing because you know, I'm big on nutrition. I know I can do better, but I
need some help.
I
need some help.
I try to do what I can. You know, I try to be as healthy eating as I can. I know the bad things and the good things. I know the things that's, you know, cancer causing and the things that, you know, and everything that they say is good for you, you know, oils, certain oils, vegetable oils,
all of them are bad.
Canola oil instead of vegetable. It's all that's bad.
Yeah.
Olive oil, even olive oil.
Olive oil too.
I use olive oil. Olive oil.
You know what?
But
if you guys want to know more about, go ahead.
No, I was going to say my go-to thing is coconut oil.
So if you guys want to know more about health, there's a good book out there called 16 Secrets of Self-Actualization.
Yes.
I, as an ambassador, I own the book. If you're looking for information, she is a BSN. So I think she's a doctor now. Finally, she's a doctor
now.
She finished her credits. She is now Dr. Gill.
Yes.
Go look for her book. It's called 16 Secrets of Self-Actualization.
Great book.
And it breaks down information in there about the food we eat, the things that we need to do to reverse things that are in our kidneys, our blood. Fasting is a thing that will eliminate toxins from your blood because your body is going to eat things that are bad within it. So I am committed in the next 2 months to going for a 5-day fast. I'm going to do 1 day for 1 week, then 2 days till I get to 5 days, because by 5 days, your brain and everything starts resetting. And it moves you closer to the spirit within you. So get the book. I'm not making no profit off of it.
She has a show. Don't forget, she has a podcast.
She has a podcast, Higher Levels with Shay. She also is on the radio, 102.3, Rejoice. Get locked in with Shaltavia Gill. Sharice, I'm going to get your book. I got your book. I'm going to give you your book. So at the end of the day, it's about you. If we're looking for tools, if you're looking for things, take the information and utilize it.
Yes. Well, let's close it up. Go ahead, sister. Do what you do.
CEOs. As we were talking about media, I want you guys to use media in this way. Take the opportunity to have discernment. Take the opportunity to what's going to make you better. Put it in your algorithm. Things that depress and things that are sensationalized, just skip them. The more skipping you do of them, the less they'll be in your algorithm. And then the things you need, want, and desire will come into that algorithm. Like them, follow them, share those. Then your algorithm will change. And until next week, right here with the National Black Hall of Fame inductees, I want you guys to stay focused on your growth and be up, out and moving to the greatness we all know lies within who?
You, baby.
Go ahead, Steve.
Hey, so check out the Melanin in Marriage March issue. I have my first article in there titled Love Connection.
Can I get a signed copy? I would like a signed copy. Go ahead.
I believe is an awesome article. But to use media, don't let media use you.
Yes.
So understand that. All right.
All right, Mo.
Hey. Now y'all heard that. Y'all heard that.
We hear it. It sounds like popcorn popping, Mo.
I don't know what that was.
It sounds
Take the popcorn out. It's finna burn.
No, again, there's a good use for social media, folks. There's good and bad in everything, and I'm a firm believer in technology. Don't run away from it. Learn how to use it, and you can be successful. Period.
Amen. Listen, we had to do a whole segment on nutrition. Not that any of us are nutritionists, but I'm a firm believer in what you put in your body at a young age, where you are in your life right now, is going to affect you in your older time of life. And that's something that I preach to a lot of people. It's what you're putting in your body now that's going to have the effect of you when you get older. So we're going to do that segment, and we're just going to talk about our experiences with nutrition. You know, some of us may have changed our way of eating, our way of life, based on some of our, some things we may have went through, some health issues we may have experienced. And I would like to share it. I would like to share what I do. I would like to share why I did a 360, 15 years ago, and changed my whole lifestyle. It was about a lifestyle change, not dieting. It wasn't, I've never dieted, but it was just a total lifestyle change that I wanted, because I wanted to feel better and I wanted to be around for my family. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to set that up, but we got to get out of here. Of course, Rachel dropped us nuggets like she always does. You guys, be careful with that social media, because it could be a blessing and it could be a curse, depending on how you use it. So just be careful out there when you're on that social media, no matter what it is, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Just be careful. And we'll see you guys again next week with new subjects and new things to talk about.
Absolutely.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Well, living
right.
Gonna be out.
I'm trying.
I just to find the right button.
I gotta find the right button. Now he left me with this, and I might even hit the wrong one.
It's all right,
But that'll be okay. Let's see.
Go ahead.
I can't find it.
What is it? This one right here?
Whether in the house or outside, you know that we gon' do it. Make our own decision, turn around and still get through it. When you say the name, you know it's us and what we doing. So turn it on and let the bass get booming. Hey, yeah. Don't live in TV. Don't live in TV. Don't live in TV. Don't live in TV. Yeah. We got it all. Come and see.